Hey everybody, welcome to the Resident Evil Village demo. So I already did a video on the playthrough to the castle level, but I didn't have enough time. I was rushing to do it and I was trying to beat the timer too since we only had 30 minutes, so I chose not to do a commentary for that one. That one's just a gameplay only video. This one is both the village and the castle demo, so we're gonna do these at the same time. I've heard that the aiming is actually a little slow in the demo, so I'm gonna see if I can mess with those settings a bit. Yeah, we can do the village and the castle. Yeah, aiming camera speed is 2, so we gotta up that a bit because otherwise it's kind of slow. How far can we go? Okay, let's do 4. I think that sounds like a nice number. I don't want it to be too fast or too slow. Let's make sure the subtitles are on. Okay, I think that should cover it, so yeah, let's play some Resident Evil. We're gonna do standard. We don't mess with hardcore in a demo. I've heard the enemies are bullet sponges either. This demo is limited to 60 minutes of gameplay. Can only be played online. Got it. We already did the castle, so that should take a lot less time. We really only have to make it until a certain character shows up, and that's when the demo ends. So we already did that. I think it was like 17 minutes, but haven't done the village yet. I completely missed out on this demo the last time. I thought we had a lot longer time to download it and play it, and no, it turns out by the time I went to download it, it had already expired by like 2 days, so these time demos kind of suck, but I get why Capcom does it, so that they're just trying to give you a little taste of the game.
In death, we give glory.
Hello? You shouldn't be out here. It's not safe.
There's the old witch.
What the hell? Hey, can you hear me?
It's you, the child's father.
Child? Hey, wait. Do you mean Rose? Is she here?
Rose! Rose, yes. She is in great danger. Since Mother Miranda brought her to the village, we have fallen into darkness.
What are you talking about? The monsters?
The castle bell heralds danger. They're coming.
No. Wait. Where's Rose? Who's Mother Miranda?
The bell tolls for us all. They're coming again.
Rose is here?
Okay, so we got no time to waste, so let's see if we can get, I think we have to get a key. We don't have a flashlight. Oh, we got some chem fluid. Fabled monster woods of old. Yeah, so I'm guessing the twist here that they're obviously doing is that the werewolves and monsters and all those European, I mean, not monsters, vampires. All those old European myths are real, but they're based on some type of virus or biological weapon, I guess, that exists in the area. That's why. Because we see a painting of the 3 daughters for Lady D, and they actually look pretty normal in the painting, so I'm guessing there's something in this area that mutates the people. Just like the mold did in RE7. And that's where all the legends come from. So I'm guessing they're not really wolf men. They just excuse me, they just look like that because of the mutation. Had to turn the mic off, got a little choked up there. Oh, we need the seal. That's what we need. There's an herb. Can make some medicine. Got a stronghold, graveyard, and the mill. Yeah, we don't have the key. Yeah, this is much better. I remember it did play kind of slow in the other demo. It was kind of slow moving the guns, so this helps a lot. Trying to figure out where you find that damn key. No, we were here already. Okay, we got the lockpick, got the well, graveyard, outer gate. Oh, we gotta go over here somewhere. Trying to beat the clock. We only got 60 minutes, so it's locked from the other side. We know where that comes from. If you've already seen the demo, that's where Ethan makes his escape after a certain person trashes everything. Oh wait, this is where he came from. So that's the gate. What about over here? Oh, here we go. Here it is. We don't want to go into those fields yet. That's where the wolfmen are. We need a key for that too. They will fuck us up. And they're bullet sponges too, so you don't really have a lot of ways to fight them yet. We need probably like a stronger weapon, like a shotgun for this. Here we go, the maiden crest. Damn, look at this shrine to Lady D. Those are her daughters, I guess. That's the brother. I'm guessing this is Mother Miranda. I wonder what she is. It said Mother Miranda protected the village, so I wonder if she's also powered by whatever mutates the wolfmen. Like maybe she used it before to benefit the village. Oh, hello. Got a shotgun. Got a mine. Let's barricade this. Stab the flower. Oh, we have to pull it out again. I thought maybe we could just sneak on by. Guess not. Look at Ethan's wedding ring. Damn, we only got one shell, really? Here they're coming. There they are, I see them. Hold on a moment. Goddamn people asking for donations, jeez. We don't want to mess with these wolves. Yeah, this is some thick vegetation here. I want to get out of here because I can't see them in here. Damn. Jackass. Yeah, you didn't like that, did you?
Close the door. Please.
Close it, Ethan.
Hey, what are you doing here?
Stay back.
Please, don't hurt us.
Whoa. It's okay. I'm not gonna hurt you. I'm just glad to see normal people at last. Have you seen any other survivors?
No. They're all in Louisa's house. And
God
she's
damn.
not answering and the gate is locked.
Quiet girl. He's an outsider.
Oh. Shit, we're sitting ducks in here. Can your old man walk?
No. One of the monsters cut him. He's lost a lot of blood. We have to get into Louisa's house.
Shh, quiet. Must be a way inside. Stay here. Be quiet. And don't move until I get those gates open.
Okay, hopefully no one interrupts us again. What can we make? Let's see. Can we make more? No, we need some rusted scrap.
Come on, it's clear.
Hurry! Hurry!
Took your damn time.
Oh, you're welcome.
Be grateful, old man. We could have left you there.
He's not used to relying on other people. I'm sorry. We'll be safe in here, won't we?
Safer here than out there, that's for sure. Hey, do you know anything about what's going on around here?
It doesn't make any sense. Mother Miranda has always protected us.
Nobody's answer.
Father?
He's an asshole is what he is.
Hello? Anybody home?
Maybe a familiar voice. Louisa! Open up! It's me, Elena!
Stop shouting. You'll draw the monsters.
Julian, calm down.
Who's this?
A friend!
Stay back.
Father! For God's sake, Julian, let us in.
No, they'll smell the blood. You'll endanger us all.
My father will die out here.
But that's not my problem.
What's going on?
These people want to let a dying man into our home.
Come now, these people are our friends. Go on, go inside. Come now, this way. You're not from this village.
No. I'm Ethan.
Julian, go make yourself useful and check the grounds. I said go! Well, if Elena trusts you, then so do I. Come inside, Ethan.
Wait here. I'll check on the others.
Steal some of their stuff. I wonder why Ethan doesn't just say he came here looking for someone they took from him. That way he could show them there's a reason he's actually in the village. He's not just intruding.
This way.
Because it's like that vibe of you don't belong here. But yeah, Ethan wouldn't be here if he had a choice.
Come inside.
This game looks really good too. And the PlayStation 4 isn't really
Outsiders, you're gonna get
having a hard time running it.
Anton. He helped Leonardo and Elena.
We were doing fine by ourselves.
Please, Ethan, take a seat.
Is this all that's left? From your entire village?
All that's left. All that's left? There is no one left! A worthless invalid, a stupid, wailing bitch, and you! You drag a bloody man and an outsider in here like it's nothing, and expect to be all safe? There is no safe! Every sorry bastard out there has been ripped in half. But tomorrow we'll all be dead. Just like her damn husband. Put a sock in it, Roxana!
That's enough! This house has protected my family for generations. And drunk or not, you are all welcome and safe in here.
Whatever.
I'd have killed him for that. If I was
Someone
Roxana,
please tell me, what
I'd just take the nearest knife, just stick it in his back.
One day we were a quiet, devout village, and the next, the monsters came and attacked us. And they kept coming.
Wait, Louisa.
And
Where is your husband? Did they?
no. No, he is out there. Somewhere. He went to get help. Yes, that's...
Yeah, you should kill this sorry bastard here. Anton.
Let us pray. For him. For all of us.
Good idea. Come.
Just stick a rifle in the back of his head, do him execution style. Guys like that suck. When you have a group of survivors and you have the lone guy who you should...
Great ones, hear our voice. Together as one in reverence, we call on thee within the endless dark to deliver us into fate's hands. As the midnight moon rises on black wings, so we make our sacrifice and await the light at the end. In life and in death, we give you glory, Mother Miranda.
Now, the tea should be ready. Come help me, Elena, please.
That prayer. I've heard it before. There was an old woman near the graveyard.
You mean the hag? Bitch is crazy as a bag of rats.
There is wisdom in her devotion, though. And I hope it protected her as it shall protect us.
What are you doing?
Leonardo, what's wrong? Are you okay?
Damn, Louisa got done in.
Elena, no, stay back!
No, let me go!
He'll kill us both! We have to go!
Let him go!
Elena?
I said no! Oh my god. I'm so sorry, Father.
Hey, that wasn't your father anymore. You did the right thing.
At least he killed Anton. That's something.
Elena, no. There's nothing you can do. Papa! This entire place is collapsing. You couldn't save him. He was already gone.
Leave me alone.
No, we're getting out of here. Together.
Ethan's always so happy to help. It hinders him a lot. Yeah, I was saying what I was saying earlier, there's always that one guy in a group of survivors that you should just toss out of an airlock or, you know, just shoot him in the back of the head. It was that guy. There's always one who doesn't really belong there, and he's just a hindrance to everybody else. Come on, let's get this screwdriver. Got some shotgun bullets. Alright, let's get out of here. I think this is the part where you drive out of here. Or you try to drive out of it.
Moving fast.
What are you thinking?
Step back. We can bust out with this.
Ethan, are you all right?
I'm fine. Let me back up again.
The fire. There isn't any time.
Nowhere to go but up. Grab on. Hurry. Let's move. Don't worry. And try not to breathe in.
Come on, Elena, move.
I know. Thank you, Ethan. You're kind. I hope your family is safe.
I do too. What? Come on. It'll hold. There. That's our way out.
Thank God. But what then? The village is still full of monsters. We can't fight them. There's too many.
Hey. Hey, don't talk like that. We'll find a safe house to put you in until I can find my daughter. My hunch is she's in that old castle.
No. That place is full of nothing but blood and death. And I don't want to be alone while you're... Father?
Ethan's a machine. He'll be alright.
Elena, no. That's not him.
How the hell is he still alive?
He said my name. Father!
Wait, it's not safe. Ah!
You stupid idiot.
Stay there. Come on. Give me your hand.
Just climb over him.
Ethan, go. Save your daughter.
Elena, don't give up. Reach for me. God damn it. Why is everyone dying on me?
She's gonna come back as some type of zombie, isn't she?
This is just too much.
Some type of burnt zombie. I think it's because you choose bad people, Ethan. You chose to stay with Mia, even though she was involved in some shady conspiracy shit. And then you didn't have Rose checked out probably to see if she has some type of
Why the fuck is this
weird
happening
powers or
again?
something.
Shit.
Well, we're gonna reload our knife. Alright. Sit those werewolves with those bullets. And we still can't get that. Can we? Oh yeah, we can. Cool. Let's go put it in the door. We're short on time, so I think we're just gonna skip straight to the castle. We're not gonna bother to try to fight a lot of these guys.
Who's there?
Stop! Mother Miranda!
Hey! Who was... What was that?
Alright, let's run for it. That was Mother Miranda, Ethan. It's obvious.
Death. Yes. Death has visited them all.
I don't have time for you, lady. Damn, you can't aim at her either. Put one at the back of her head. Here we go. So that is the village demo. As soon as we turn this. There we go. Oh crap, wait. Yeah, it had to lock in. I was wondering why they didn't actually do anything. There we go, the gate is open. Wonder if we get to keep our ammo in between.
Nothing but blood and death. Huh?
That's a huge castle. Alright, 24 minutes, 29 seconds. Took a little bit of a delay there because of the constant phone calls, but let's move on to the castle demo. If we can skip this.
Midnight moon rises on black wings. We await the light at the end.
Can we skip it?
And in death, glory to Mother Miranda.
You're whining. We're almost there.
Oh, I guess we can't skip it.
Rose, where are you?
Hello. If there are any survivors out there, come to Louisa's house near the fields.
Yeah, I've seen this already, so I'm trying to skip it, but it's not letting me.
Oh no.
I think they changed that, because I could have sworn people skipped it on the PS5 version.
Stop shouting. You'll draw the monsters.
Tell me, what is going on around here?
It doesn't make any sense. Mother Miranda has always protected us.
You escaped my little brother's idiot games, did you? Let's see how special you are.
Is this all that's left? From your entire village?
All that's left? There is no one left.
We can bust out with this.
Lycans and gentlemen, we thank you for waiting. And now let the games begin.
That looks like a boss.
There is no safe. Every sorry bastard out there has been ripped in half. Tomorrow we'll all be dead.
No, let me go!
Chris? What the hell?
say I'm surprised you made it this far. It'd be a shame if something happened to you now.
You killed Mia. Now do me and finish the job.
Chris has become like Wesker. He's even wearing the same outfit Wesker used to wear in Resident Evil 4 and the Ada Simon Ada DLC. Or not DLC, a bonus game. Wonder if that's meant to be like Chris has become the manipulator, working against Umbrella in secret, or working with Umbrella to stop something else. Alright, we're 33 minutes in, but we have the advantage that we've already played the castle before, so let's go in there. We already know what's coming. At least I do. The way the daughters split into bugs, I wonder if the twist will be that it's not really them. Like it's kind of like the leeches in Resident Evil 0, where they assume the personality of what's his name, Marcus. Like maybe it's just they've assumed the personalities of the daughters, but it's not really them anymore. You know, like it's a hive mind pretending to be an actual sentient being. Because it looks kind of weird, even for Resident Evil, that they could split up into little bugs like that and just travel throughout the whole place like they're almost teleporting or flying in swarms. So that doesn't look natural, even compared to like Resident Evil stuff. So I wonder if the twist is that it's not really them anymore. It's these insects or parasites or whatever crap this is that these experiments have created. Yeah, we already explored plenty in the other demo, so we're just gonna hurry up along here, so we know where we have to go. We also know that as soon as we insert the eye, one of the daughters actually comes up. So if we're gonna explore, we have to do it before we insert that eyeball into the door, otherwise we're screwed. Yeah, let's not waste any time. Let's examine it right now. Got the maroon eye. My guess is Mia was wrapped up in shady stuff long before she ever had to escort Evelyn.
Where have they taken Rose?
That's a puzzle, obviously. Here's the big jolly fat man, and it's not Santa Claus.
Oh, we meet again.
Duke? Why are you here?
Where there's coin to be made. And have you found your daughter?
No.
If she is truly here, the lady of the castle would have kept little Rose in her private chambers, would she not?
Dimitrescu?
The very same. Why don't you take a look? Maybe you'll get lucky. And speaking of looking, care to make a purchase? Oh, yes.
Yes, Baron Harkonnen from Dune.
For you, Mr. Winters?
Dissatisfied? I believe this is a fair price.
Let's buy the shotgun.
This is all an investment, even.
Aha!
Need more shotgun bullets.
Thank you for your purchase.
Yeah, we can't buy none of this crap.
Thank you for your patronage.
That's a cool castle right there. That little castle is actually pretty darn cool. It's a moving model. I think we got enough. We can't really upgrade Can we upgrade the gun? Let's see. No, we do not. Damn. So I guess we're just gonna have to buy some
Maybe
more
no
bullets.
mind. Uh-huh.
Damn, we can buy a rifle and some mines.
Good day then.
What are you looking at? Imagine if it were like Eternal Darkness where the bus actually moved every time you went past it. And what was odd about that was that it was supposed to be in regular mode, like, you know, you weren't insane yet. But it still moved even when you hadn't suffered any sanity loss. Yeah, there's the 3 daughters. Like I said, they look normal. Bella, Cassandra, and Daniela. Okay, we got some chem fluid. Yeah, I never did figure out why did it move even though you barely had any sanity slippage. I guess it was just the atmosphere of the mansion that was causing it. Alright, let's go upstairs. There's not much to get. I think we already got most of the stuff that's down here. Why don't they pronounce the U? That's what I'm wondering about her name. Why did they ignore the U? Like, isn't it Lady Dimitrescu? Why ignore that? Why ignore that one last letter? It bugs the hell out of me. Ew, there's some tea. Strawberry tea. Or is that jam? That one's locked. Yeah, we came this way, right? Okay, that unlocks it. Yeah, I played the demo recently, but it's been a little while, so... Let's make some supplies while we're here and we're relatively safe. Special bottle adorned with flowers. I'm guessing we do not have whatever that is. Alright, here we go. Oh shit. Damn, they actually burrow inside his hand.
I haven't cut open a man in a while. Let me drink taken alive, dead, which would you prefer? You will look wonderful mounted in our hall.
We are out of here. One thing that bugs me, they said that they made the game slightly less scary because of complaints people had about Resident Evil 7. And if that's true, that kind of sucks because, like, come on, what wusses would you be? Like, that wasn't even the scariest Resident Evil 7. Like, Rebirth, the original REI HD remake was the scariest one. Oh, there she is. Look at that big, tall lady. I wonder how she ever had the 3 daughters, like what her husband was like. Or she only became that huge, I guess, after the mutation, probably. I don't think she's always been that big. Unless she's just like a natural freak that's like a giant from like the area. Maybe the whole area is contaminated by whatever this thing is. I wonder if it is some kind of version of the mode, since it involves, you know, Mia's daughter. Come on. I do wish they'd put a button prompt to like swing this, so it looks more natural and that you're not just swinging at it with like your knife. So that's kind of dull. You know, that you have to push it like with your head instead of just grabbing it and swinging it. Trust in light. I'm guessing light's gonna be a big part of how we defeat the daughters. Their mother, since they're vampires, you gotta use the light against them. It's covered in dried blood. Yeah, this looks a bit like the torture chamber down in the baker's home. Look at that one's got pig ears. Help me, brother. Man, thanks to Hulk and thanks to Vash, Lord Vash on Twitch. Every time I see brother now, I think of Hulk Hogan. Hulk Hogan's down here and he's being held hostage by this giant crazy lady who's running wild on him. Seriously, every time I see something with brother, I think of Hulk Hogan. Hulk wouldn't last 2 seconds in this basement. Now Haku, on the other hand, as far as wrestlers, was a genuine tough guy who's people swore over and over again could actually beat more than just a few grown men, so he'd probably be tearing ass all through this. He'd be just ripping people to shreds with his bare hands. Alright, here we go. We need the shotgun. Because here come the castle freaks. That movie sucked. The remake, the newest version, the original was a classic. Like, it's not the best, but it's pretty damn good. Like, it's a solid 8.5, maybe even 9 out of 10. But this, the remake sucked ass. And it was just, they did not know what the hell they were doing. And I was disappointed because it's Barbara Crampton, and she usually does pretty good movies as far as horror or like thrillers, but yeah, it just did not work at all. I didn't mind the fact that they changed the gender of the freak, but the actual yeah, we got a pipe bomb. Let's blow some people up. Oh, he wasted the health item. What the hell? Come on, you freaks. Is that a ketchup bottle? Yeah, sorry, that was an urgent phone call. I had to take that one, but we're almost done anyway. There's like 2 minutes left in the demo. Because once you trigger the daughter, you can't really do anything. She just pursues you and kills you. Hey, what's this?
I can't believe Cassandra caused all this mess.
Well, that's it.
I want to drown in your blood.
Hey, it drove her back.
Don't cause me trouble. Healthy man blood. I can't wait.
Oh, we're out of ammo.
Give up yet? You're tonight's main dish.
Here we go. Yeah, I think this is the end. There we go. 14 minutes and 37 seconds. So that one's not long at all. Yeah, I'm trying not to watch this again, but can't seem to be able to skip it, so.
As the midnight moon rises on black wings, we await the light at the end. In life and in death, glory to Mother Miranda.
Yes, I'm just gonna mute it because we already seen this before.
When you're whining, we're almost there.
You know what? Let's just let it play out again. It's only 2 minutes anyway.
Where are you?
Hello. If there are any survivors out there, come to Louisa's house near the fields.
How come they got radios if they're all living in a primitive village like that? Like, how are they communicating with each other by radio?
Who is? What the hell was that?
Stop shouting. You'll draw the monsters.
Tell me, what is going on around here?
It doesn't make any sense. Mother Miranda has always protected us.
You escaped my little brother's idiot games, did you? Let's see how special you are.
Is this all that's left? From your entire village?
All that's left? There is no one left!
We can bust out with this.
Lycans and gentlemen, we thank you for waiting. And now let the games begin!
There is no safe! Every sorry bastard out there has been ripped in half. Tomorrow we'll all be dead.
No, let me go!
Chris? What the hell? Why?
Ethan Winters.
Mr. Winter. Ethan Winters.
Yeah, the game looks good graphically, even though it's on the PS4. Like, doesn't really seem to make much difference between this and the PS5, which is impossible to get. So I might as well play it on the PS4. So I pre-ordered it with the Steelbook and DLC from Best Buy.
It'd be a shame if something happened to you
I
now.
didn't get the deluxe edition because it's a little too pricey, but
Now do me and finish the job.
it's a few extra items to have. Like, I think they give us some bullets and like a health kit or two. They call it a survival kit, so that's nice to have. And I didn't really want the Steelbook, but I ordered it anyway, just because. Might as well. The game was $10 cheaper at Walmart, but if I already have some Best Buy gift cards, then I might as well just get it at Best Buy and get the extra Steelbook like I did for Final Fantasy 7 Remake. It looks different. Obviously, it's a lot like Resident Evil 7 and a lot like Resident Evil 4, which is... It gives a lot of credence to the theory that this is basically like their pre-run for the RE4 remake. That this is a lot like what the Resident Evil 4 remake is going to be like. Because you can tell they're probably going to reuse a lot of the same textures, a lot of the same motifs, and maybe even items and stuff like that. Like, if you look at the eye, you can easily see how that could be Vitoris Mendes's eye from the village chief. Remember, you had to get his fake eye, to put it on to activate the laser on the door so you could get into the castle. And I can easily see how that eye would be the same one. They just reused the texture for the two different games, but probably gonna do a lot of stuff like that. Even though I don't really like RE4 as much as other people, like, it's okay. Like, it's a fun, great action game to play. I don't really like that it's not scary at all. And it's not because it's full of action either. It's because they just put so little thought into the enemies. Like, the Ganado are just ordinary villagers. There's nothing creepy or even, like, wrong about them other than that they're murderous. And, you know, like, the guy with the claws looks like Wolverine, so you can't really take him too seriously. And, like, they stole the cave troll from Lord of the Rings, and so it looks a lot like the cave troll from Fellowship. And, you know, it's just laziness, sheer laziness in the design for RE4. So, like, if even with it being action packed, if they have put some genuine thought into the monsters there, it still could have been a really scary game. But as it is, the only really scary enemy in the game is basically there's two. You got Verdugo, which is the boss that's invisible and follows you around, and then you got the Regenerators and the Iron Maidens. Like, they're one and the same. One is spiky, the other one is not, but those are pretty much the only two genuinely scary enemies in the game. So that was a part of RE4 that always bothered me a lot, and it still does. But they seem to have put a lot of genuine thought into this one, and it looks very mythology based. So I'm guessing, like I said, the explanation is that there's some type of virus or substance like the mold or whatever in this area, that's what create creatures like werewolves and vampires and stuff like that, and it mutated her to that huge immense height, and it mutated the others. Why is the brother the shorty of the family? No, why is he the normal one? I wonder how they're gonna explain that. Or relatively normal, but seriously, why is he only like 5 foot something or 6 foot something, and she's 9 feet 7 inches tall? How does that make sense? But we'll see. The game comes out in 2 days, basically. Tomorrow's Thursday, Friday, but I'm not going to play probably until Monday because I ordered it from Best Buy and it doesn't arrive until the 10th, so I'm going to try to avoid all spoilers up until then. And then play a good 2 solid hours on Monday so that I don't accidentally get spoiled by anyone. You know, so even if like I check out the beginning of like a stream like Vash is doing or something like that, at least I won't go into it, you know, already have for me. So I'm gonna try to finish the game before the streamer I watch, Vash, actually finishes it. That way I can still enjoy it, but I'm also getting the thrill of exploring it for the first time. Because I really don't want to have this spoiled for me the way certain other games and movies have been spoiled for me recently. I don't want that at all. It looks cool. I mean, it looks different. Like I said, I'm impressed with the performance because the PS4. A lot of people are saying their PS4 sounded like a rocket ship or like a plane taking off when it was running the game, and that was their baseline PS4. This is a slim PlayStation 4, but it doesn't sound noising at all. It was sounding rather quiet. Like, I think I've had more stress from running The Last of Us 2 than I did this. I remember that game took a huge toll on the PS4 in certain areas. I think probably for like the ocean, not the ocean, like the seafront with the Ferris wheel and stuff, where Ellie's going through the boat and it's like a storm. I think that taxed it a lot. And I know there are a couple other games like Steep, which is a snowboard game, but that's very taxing. I think on the PS4, generating those huge environments. But this actually runs pretty smoothly and pretty quietly. So I'm hopeful it'll turn out to be a great experience. And that when I get the PS5 version eventually, if the PS5 ever becomes available en masse for us, like it'll just be an improvement on what I already played, as opposed to like something like Miles Morales, where I heard that the PS4 version is really slow and has a lot of load times and some jankiness compared to like the PS5. So like that's a game I want to wait for the PlayStation 5 to play. I don't want to play Miles Morales on the PS4 and then have to do the upgrade. Because like Control, which I'm doing a playthrough right now, I wish I'd waited to play it on the PS5 because the load times and the frame rate is terrible. Like they are terrible. Long load times, frame rate lag is just a mess on the PS4, and I wish I'd gotten to see what they really wanted their version to be on the PS5, where it runs smoothly and quietly. And they even said you can't upgrade for free, you have to buy it again. So even when I get a PS5, I'm gonna have to wait to repurchase the game at a cheaper price, because I already paid for Control once, and there's no way I'm gonna pay $50 again for it, or $60. No way in hell. So that's a little too much to be asking for that game. But this, I can see it. If it turns out great on the PS4, then hopefully when I get on the PS5, it'll just be an improvement. Like it won't be night and day. It'll just be just to have the ideal version of it on the PS5. Because I don't like download only games. You know, the digital download. Even if they give us the upgrade for free with this, like I'm still gonna buy the disc version for PlayStation 5 eventually, because I do not like having a game that I really like to play be download only on the system. Because if your memory crashes, you know, if the hard drive gets wiped, or it suffers failure, or who knows what the hell happens to it, you've lost your game. You gotta re-download everything again. So even if they give us the upgrade free with this, I'm still gonna buy the PlayStation 5 eventually, just to have the disc once I get a PS5. But well then, that was the Resident Evil Village demo. We play both parts of it now. I've got both the original video without commentary for the castle, and now we've played the village, which I already seen on Vash's stream on Twitch, so I already knew what it was like. No, not on Twitch, on YouTube. No, I saw the Maiden demo on Twitch. I saw the village demo on YouTube, so I already knew what was going to happen there. There was nothing surprising going on there. I already knew that asshole was complaining about everybody whining and there being no one left, and I saw the father cure everyone, so nothing in there was a surprise to me. That's also why I avoided the Wolfmen, because I saw for a fact from the demo there's not much point in fighting them with their handgun unless you have huge amounts of ammo. They're just bullet sponges and they will soak up everything. The shotgun will probably be needed for those guys. So village was okay. The castle was more interesting. Like, I wish we had more time to spend on it just exploring, but it looks gorgeous, and not really sure what to think of the new enemies down in the dungeons, but at least they weren't too difficult to fight. You know, they're not as bullet spongy as the Wolfmen. Those are going to be a problem if they ambush you in huge numbers. And I can see hardcore being really difficult with them if you're low on supplies and you don't have an upgraded handgun or shotgun. Oh, that was one last point too. Apparently, that was one of the only items I wanted in the deluxe edition. They gave you the Albert, except now it's called, I think, the Albert Chris, as a reference, obvious, to Chris Redfield now being the man, seeing that Wesker's dead. So I really wanted that gun, but it's just, I'm not paying $10 extra for it. Like, if they put it as a DLC on the game and it's not unlockable, you know, like if you can't unlock it via natural progression in the game and you have to buy it I'll just pay whatever $2 or $3 for it. I'm not gonna spend $10 extra just to get that one gun. Just doesn't make sense. Especially when I won't even use it for the regular mode. That's explicitly for hardcore playthroughs, and Ethan must die if they do that, or mercenaries if you get to use some of the downloadable weapons. Like, I wasn't gonna pay $10 extra for a gun that I'm only gonna use on the extra replay mode, so I passed on that. But regular edition looks fine. You get the DLC and the steelbook, so that's pretty cool. So thank you for watching. I'll be playing Resident Evil Village or 8 in a few days, and I'll see you then. Hope you enjoyed the demo, and check it out for yourself sometime if you haven't played it already. You still got a couple days before the main game comes out, so see you later.